Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and, well, yeah, there's a violation of the law, it appears, and it happens right before the presidential election. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please visit that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@ExplainAmerica. When you get there, please hit subscribe absolutely free. It really helps us out. Guys, a violation of the law. That's what happened. That's what Marco Rubio, the senator from Florida, says happened when Lorne Michaels of Saturday Night Live invited Kamala Harris onto the set of Saturday Night Live to make essentially a campaign speech. You see, we have equal time laws in this country. Lorne Michaels just last month said he would not have a candidate on Saturday Night Live because of those equal time laws, because you'd have to have every candidate on, third-party candidates on. You can't have that. And yet at the last minute, probably pressured by NBC executives, though I can't prove that, he acquiesced and allowed Kamala Harris to appear on Saturday Night Live. That had the guy who's in charge of the FCC saying, wait a second, we have a violation here, a massive violation. Now, Trump won the day, in my opinion, because in order to give him equal time, they gave him a commercial spot on Sunday Night Football and NASCAR. And I'd rather have that than a spot on a show by SNL that only liberals watch. This, or mostly only liberals watch. I think this was a victory for Trump, but can the people at Saturday Night Live still be facing punishment for this? I want you to watch this, report on it, and then let me know what you think in the comments.
Before an election.
Well, in an effort to make things right, NBC offered the former president free commercial time following Sunday's NASCAR coverage, which he accepted. Joe Concha is a Fox News contributor, and he joins us now. Joe, good morning to you. So this whole situation just erupted yesterday, and it's interesting because Lorne Michaels clearly knew this rule, because last month, Lorne Michaels, of course, the executive producer of SNL, said neither candidate would appear on Saturday Night Live, saying, quote, you can't bring the actual people who are running on because of election laws and the equal time provision. You can't have the main candidates without having all the candidates. Well, they had one candidate, and look at the situation they've gotten into. So they offered Donald Trump's campaign commercial space after the NASCAR race yesterday, which he took advantage of. Yeah. So what do you think about this whole situation? Is everything okay now that he appeared after the NASCAR race yesterday?
Well, what this tells us, Carly, is that maybe Lorne Michaels had one idea, and then the top brass at NBC over at 30 Rock across the street from you had quite another. So they decided to bring on Kamala Harris on SNL 3 days before an election, and obviously gave her that platform. But good for NBC, at least, to give Donald Trump the equal time that he deserved. And being on during a big NASCAR race may have reached more viewers in the end. And obviously, we're talking about this now when the Kamala Harris skit that we saw on SNL is something that has been seen and forgotten already. So this is what we've seen throughout this entire election, Carly. We have seen media bias from ABC News during their, obviously, debate moderation, CBS News during their vice presidential debate moderation, obviously from the CNNs and MSNBCs of the world. The bottom line is that there's an election coming tomorrow, and people are the jig is up. We'll put it that way, that people know that they're not getting an honest, objective media anymore. They are an extension of the Kamala Harris campaign and Democrats in general. And quite frankly, since they're so not trusted by so many people, it's not going to have any impact, in my opinion.
Yeah, and, you know, it's also interesting because of what Lorne Michaels said. He said that there are a ton of candidates